Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. My name's Erica. I just got my hands stuck to the canvas. Thanks for checking out the video today. It's going to be a WIP and Chat, and I am working on a canvas that was given to me by New Craft Day called Library. It is a fairly large kit, I think, for New Craft Day, which is a 40 by 70, so you're not gonna see the whole thing here. But I will pop a picture up so that you can see what the finished product looks like. But yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of chatting while I work through this kit. And I don't know how long this one's going to be because I actually have some things to do this evening. I am leaving tomorrow to go to Indiana to visit my parents, and I'm filming this on a Friday evening. Well, it's about like 4 o'clock, but close enough. And this is odd for me. Normally I film on Saturdays, but I'm flying out tomorrow morning and I'm gonna be in Indiana for about a week. So I'm filming this about a week before you'll see it go up because yeah, I had to get a little ahead for the trip to Indiana. And I'll be taking my camera because I know I promised you all some footage from the cake bake shop, which if you didn't watch, I think I've talked about it. I've talked about it a little more than is normal to talk about cake, but that is a restaurant in, why is there a shadow? Ugh. Let's see if I move my light, if that helps any. The Cake Bake Shop is a restaurant in Carmel, Indiana. Yeah, it helped a little bit. And it is a really cool restaurant that, it's like a French restaurant, but they have amazing, amazing cake, and I'm a big fan of cake. It's like super expensive. I don't even know how much a piece of cake is. I'll let you all know after I'm there, but the cake is huge. A piece of cake could easily probably be split with 3 people, but I'm going to take my mom there for Mother's Day because I was not in town on Mother's Day, and quite frankly, going to a restaurant like the Cake Bake Shop sounds like it would not be any fun on Mother's Day. I personally do not love going out to eat on Mother's Day. It's like the busiest, one of the busiest, if not the busiest restaurant day of the year. I have worked in restaurants, yeah, several times, and I think it's one of the worst days to work. It is so busy that day, and so many kids. And in my opinion, kids are hard when you're a server because they need, like, they want special drinks like chocolate milk and like Shirley Temples and things that take extra time to make, and then they need a covered like drink cup. You can't use a regular cup so in case they spill. So it takes extra time when you're a server. And then of course kids meals aren't as expensive as adult meals, so the more kids you have, kind of you're doing the same amount of work for less money basically. So yeah, I would much rather go to the Cake Bake Shop. It'll be like on a Tuesday during the week for lunch. But I am really excited to show you guys. I have said that there is this one in Carmel, Indiana. The original Cake Bake Shop is like a tiny, tiny, tiny little building in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's like the Broad Ripple neighborhood, if you're familiar with that. But the one in Carmel is just gorgeous, the way it's decorated. So I'm excited to show it to you. And then also, there's one in Disney now. And you all know I'm not really a Disney person, so I don't know where it is in Disney. If you do know, comment down below and let everybody know, because let me know if you've been there. I actually haven't heard anything about it, but the one in Carmel is so amazing. The owner her name is Gwendolyn Rogers, and she blew up because Oprah, do not mean to compare myself to Oprah. Oprah put Gwendolyn's cakes on like her favorite things list, and that really, as you would expect, helped balloon her business to another level. So that's coming up. Be interesting. I've never posted any sort of vlog on my channel, and of course that really doesn't have anything to do with diamond painting, so I'll have to figure out some other way to incorporate diamond painting in that video, or maybe I won't, we'll see. I am actually staying while I'm there with my sister-in-law instead of my parents. Usually I'm like a hotel person. I'm not usually a stay with family person, but my sister-in-law and brother-in-law just finished a renovation of their home, and so I'm excited to see it. I try to consult, and when my sister-in-law would ask me about my opinion with respect to the renovations, but I have told her I am no good at that, so take everything with a grain of salt. But I did try to help her, pick things out here and there when she would ask me, so I'm excited to see how it looks. I might interview her for the channel. She actually just sent me, not too long ago, a custom diamond painting. And I might ask her some questions about the process, because I've never done it, and where she got it from, and oddly, how much it cost, even though it was a gift, and all that, in case you all are interested in picking up a custom diamond painting. I haven't showed it to you yet because, number one, I got it after I did my haul video, or stash video, I should say, not haul video. And number two, it's covered in release paper. So it's like, I can't really show it. I could show you the little thumbnail of it, but, which at some point I'll at least show that. At some point I'll complete the kit, but it's a kit it's so funny. When I got it, I didn't know she was sending it to me. And so I got this kit, and I'm like opening it thinking, all right, I didn't order anything. And it was in a box of a company that I did not recognize the name. And it was some like random address in LA that it came from. And I was so confused. I'm like, well, who sent me this? And I'm opening it up, and I figure out it's a picture of my dog from, I don't know, over 5 years ago, that I had posted on Facebook, like whenever that was. And I was so confused as to who had gotten on my Facebook and gotten me this diamond painting. And it's of course super cool. It's like a picture, to me at least, it's a picture of my dog on, he's standing on a wall with a background of a park that we used to live near, so I would take him walking there. So I don't know when I'm going to do that one. I'm a little worried about when I'm going to do that one, because my dog is going to be 16 years old in August, and he's doing as well as a almost 16-year-old dog. It's not, his days are numbered, let's just put it that way. So I don't know, it's gonna be hard for me to do that diamond painting after he passes away. It'll probably make me sad, so I don't know, maybe I'll do it sooner rather than later. We'll see, but it's really cool. There is a lot of green in it, a lot. That is what I did notice from looking at the drills. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the company that she got it from, so I want to ask her a little bit about how, what that process was like, how long it took. I think it took a while, like several weeks, but I'm not exactly sure how long, because I remember she bought it for me for my birthday, which was in February, and I remember her telling me, oh, your present's gonna be late. And I'm like, okay, and then I kind of forgot about it. So yeah, she has a YouTube channel. I've talked about that before. I will, I'll link her channel below. She just started it, and she has so many, it's like blown up. She actually does home tours of historic houses, and then talks about her renovation. So it's like a home remodeling channel. It's called Rebuild, I believe Rebuild and Revive. So check that out. I know I talked about it before, but I think I said I was gonna link it and then I forgot. I'm so bad at remembering that, you all. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of other plans when I'm in Indiana, other than cake bake shop and just kind of hang out with my parents and my sister-in-law and brother-in-law and their kids. There is one thing that I am going to try. Maybe I'll throw some footage of that into in the next video, but I'm gonna try to make baguettes from scratch while I'm there. I'm about to move to the middle of nowhere, and I'm trying to think of like things that I can make that would, you know, like, so that I can't rely on running to a store all the time when I live in Montana. So I'm trying to think of things I can make. So if I can make bread, that'd be good. And then we could just use that bread instead of having to run out and get some. You know, also what I've thought of is canning some things, because I still plan to like shop at Costco up there, but it's, you know, an hour away, maybe a little bit more. So it's not a place, like I'm not gonna go grocery shopping once a week, and I need to figure out how to still be able to eat decent food without going to the grocery store all the time. There is a smaller grocery store that's probably like 8 miles away from where we'll build our house. But as you might imagine, being a small rural grocery store, it's not the cheapest place. So I will, you know, I'll try to go there sparingly. So yeah, baguettes and cake bake shop. It's very French. Shocker, I know. I've got that planned, and it's a weird day today because today was my last day at my job. And I now have no job. So if you're new here, I am an attorney in Texas, and I had been working at a law firm for a couple years at the job that I'm at, doing defense work for mostly commercial and trucking cases. So like, you know, basically a company would have a driver get in an accident, and I'd represent the driver and the trucking company, or it's not always a trucking company, but some sort of company. And I had a mediation this afternoon. So my afternoon at least went quickly because I was busy. That was like probably 3 hours that I was on that. It was like it's a Zoom mediation. So, and then at the end of that, I mean, I still like, it's not quite 5 yet, so I still have my laptop open like in the kitchen in the event that I get any emails, but I had given about 5.5 weeks of notice. So I've pretty much been able to work through everything that I needed to work through so that I didn't have a bunch of stuff that needed to be done today. But it's kind of a really odd feeling, y'all. I do not have a job lined up. I do not know what, I will get another job. I don't know if it's going to be a job as a lawyer or if I'm gonna do something else, but I'm gonna take a little time, at least a little time off, to try to kind of figure out what it is that I wanna do. And I don't think I've done that. I know I haven't done that since ever in the last 20 years that I've been a lawyer. Is it 20? Yeah, it's about 20. Or even like, I mean, before I was a lawyer, I was in school, but I feel like I still had a job either at a law firm while I was in school or like at a restaurant as a server. So I have not kind of been in this situation where I didn't have a job in a long time, and it's kind of a weird feeling. Have you all ever done this before, where you just took a little time off to try to figure out what you wanted to do? It's definitely a luxury, but it's also kind of like, I don't know, it just doesn't doesn't feel very good to like not have know you don't have any income coming in. Just kind of a weird feeling. And so yeah, my husband's like, are you excited? Like, don't you feel so excited that today's your last day? And it's like, well, I mean, I am gonna like be happy that when I'm in Indiana during the week next week that I'm not gonna have to be checking emails and worrying about deadlines. Like, yeah, that's super nice. But it's not, the feeling that I had today was not excitement. It was more, I would say it was more relief than anything. And I liked my job, and I don't know. I told everybody there that this might be a midlife crisis, and who knows? Maybe at some point I'll go back. You just never know. So yeah, that's been my day today. So it's a very bizarre feeling. And then as far as anything else, my house is still on the market. It has not sold yet. It is I'm getting impatient. I'm not the most patient person. So I'm hoping that it sells soon. My husband and I are ready to move to Montana. And now that I am done at my job, we don't have anything kind of holding us back anymore from going. Look, I'm using baggies. It's super exciting. I love not having to kit up. That's why, y'all, I've done 25% of this kit and you haven't seen it, because I didn't have to kit up. I could just start diamond painting. But yeah, we're ready to go to Montana. It's about to be summer there, which is the nicest time of the year there, obviously. And it's about to be summer in Texas, which is my least favorite time of the year. It's too hot here in the summer, in my opinion. And then we would like to go, get out on a river and go fishing. And we would just like to get up there, even though we don't know where we're gonna live or any of that. We can figure that out, right? Uh-oh. I think, did I just pour these back in the wrong bag? Oh. Okay, I think I did. But I'm looking at these and they look like they're exactly the same color. And I can't even tell. I can't even see the ones that are a different color in this bag. So if I did just combine them, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen, okay? Did not happen. Moving on. Nobody will ever be able to tell. As far as this kit is concerned, it is taking a while. I've only been working on it for about a week, but I am like 25% done, and there is so much confetti. Like, I know, y'all, this is a budget kit. It's not gonna be hand rendered. I get that, but it is, I like confetti. This is a lot of confetti. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna link this kit in the description box below. I will be putting up a post review about this one when I finish it, so maybe hold off. I haven't really come to an opinion about this kit yet. I don't know if it's one that I would recommend or not yet, so I definitely will give my thoughts on that when I do the post review. But I need to check the price on it as well. I think it was about $12 or $14 when I unboxed it or unbagged it, but I don't know if, I know that the tariffs have been lowered temporarily, but I don't know if that's reflected in the prices. Because whether I'm gonna recommend this or not is gonna depend on the price to an extent, I would think. I'm probably not going to recommend it if it's the same price as a Diamond Art Club kit. But what I can say about it so far is that I think that the drill quality is pretty good and the stickiness is good. I don't know about the rendering yet. The jury is out on that, and I don't know about all the confetti. Like, I need to see what it ends up looking like to know if the confetti was there for a purpose or if it's just random because it's computer generated. But I always did say that I was worried that the squares, because this is a square kit, I was worried that the squares would be really poor quality. And I said on the channel, if the squares make me want to pull my hair out, I am not going to do this diamond painting. I will quit. You know, this is a hobby that I do for enjoyment, and I make these videos as a hobby for enjoyment. So if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. Life's too short. So, but I haven't quit, and I think I'm gonna keep going. So, and considering my newfound freedom, I'm gonna have quite a bit of time to diamond paint. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this quickly, although, my God, my hand is literally, if you guys look, where is it? How do I get it on camera? My hand is like stuck. I had my hand there. I got it. It's like a glue trap. Yeah, I'm gonna miss about 5 days of diamond painting when I'm in Indiana. I'm not trying to take it with me. It's just not worth the hassle to me to pack up the canvas. Maybe if it was like a small but like more premium canvas, like I think it could deal with it. But this one it's fraying a little bit on the edges, and I just don't want to transport it. I'm afraid I would lose drills. So I will just not be diamond painting for about 5 days. Instead of getting a little bit behind on this, but then I will catch right up because I don't have a job. It's gonna be weird. It's so weird. I don't think it'll really sink in until I get back next week. I'm also enjoying these white drills. I'm doing the checkerboard method with them because obviously the light drills can show a lot of gapping, but it's working out. Like, you can't see. I did a pretty big patch. I'll show you. I did a pretty big patch, not batch. It's the window here of white drills right here earlier. And I did the checkerboard method, and I think they came out pretty good. I don't think there's much gapping. If there's gonna be a problem with anything on this canvas, it's definitely not gapping. There might be a problem with like the what's it called? Oh, I've used all my brain power for today. The grid, yeah. If there's a problem with the grid, it's gonna be that it's too tight. It's definitely not too loose. We'll just see if we have issues with popping. I have gone over it several times with a rolling pin, my trusty rolling pin right here. You know, I don't have the fancy diamond painting tools. I just use the rolling pin, but I've gone over it several times, and I feel like every time I do it, it's still like popping a lot down. So I know what I was going to talk to you all about. I saw a post on the Diamond Art Club page, and I don't know if it's a like joke or if it's real, but it said that they weren't going to be doing restocks, that Diamond Art Club wasn't going to be doing restocks for several months. Is that true? Like, do y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm guessing it's true. I don't know. But I I'm trying not to buy anything right now. I didn't even buy, oh my God, Porcelain Dress by Yume Art was restocked. And I have been waiting for that to restock since Black Friday. And I don't want to buy it because I don't want to have to move it. And it's a huge square kit. And I have like 20-ish or maybe a few more kits that I'm going to have to move. And I also don't have any money coming in. So I'm staying strong for now. But I'm a little worried. Is there going to be an anniversary sale for Diamond Art Club? Because if they do that, then I don't know how strong I'm gonna be able to stay. But I thought that Diamond Art Club's anniversary was in May, and I'd heard that they've done a sale in the past. So I'm just wondering if they have like a buy one, get one or something like that. There's no way I can probably deal with that temptation. That is, and I do have other kits on my wish list. Oops, that doesn't go there. Got it. I do have other kits on my wish list that I kind of want, but like that I would do like a second kit to get free shipping for. But Porcelain Dress is the one that I've really been waiting for. And then I saw Lizette from Lizette Craft and Tell do a post review on it, because apparently she and I have the exact same taste, and whenever she does a kit, it's one that I've either just bought or am planning to buy, and it looks so good, and she had excellent things to say about it, so makes me even more excited for that one. And then by the time I get back, it's gonna be Memorial Day weekend almost. That's crazy. I do not know where this year has gone, but it's already like 90. I mean, it was close to 100 in Dallas Fort Worth already this week, one day. So I guess I should not be surprised that it's Memorial Day based on the weather coming up. But I feel like it came out of nowhere. We're definitely going to be here for Memorial Day because like any closing takes a month. So I'm not sure what we'll do. Probably use the pool. Get some use out of that before we move. I will miss, it's the only time I've ever had a pool. I will miss it. I do like our pool quite a bit. I designed it. We put it in ourselves, or you know, we didn't physically put it in ourselves, but we did not, it was not here when we bought the house. We added it to the house. So of course it's exactly the way I wanted it to be. I'm also, but oh my God, Erica, you just tried to say two things at the exact same time. All right, what I was gonna say is, I was thinking about filming like a house tour of my house before I move. Just, I don't know. I'm always wondering when I'm watching a YouTube video, I'm always wondering what their house looks like. I'm into homes. I'm into interior design, but I can't design anything. So if you all are interested in a home tour of my house before I leave this house in Texas, let me know and I will film that. I just don't know if that's anything that you're interested in. It's not like a particularly significant home architecturally or anything like that. It's just a regular, you know, regular Texas house. But oh my God, yeah, I'm always wondering about that. Especially the people that I watch quite a bit. I'm always wondering like especially the people that like never show anything except for close up. I'm always wondering what's going on. Like what do they look like? What does their house look like? It's amazing how you get like interested in what's going on with other people just because you watch them on videos. All right, I am moving right along here, making some progress. I feel like this one's really taking a long time, but it's just the confetti. You cannot multi-place that much. So I'm gonna be going back to Memorial Day weekend. Like, I'm all over the place here today, guys. Sorry. But going back to Memorial Day weekend, what do you all do? To me, Memorial Day weekend is like pool, barbecue. That's about it. Because it's the first, you know, for those of you who aren't in the US, we don't get a lot of time off, okay? And you already know that. But for a lot of us, it's one of the first days off we get of the year after New Year's Day, right? So like, I can tell you that even though there have been federal holidays, I had not had any holidays off since New Year's Day. It's kind of crazy. So in generally, if you have like an office job in the United States, you're going to be off that day. It's almost a foregone conclusion. So it's one of those holidays where you can just pretty much assume that other people are off work. So we all get together usually and have barbecue, like grill, hot dogs, hamburgers, and if you live in a place where people have pools or you have a pool, you usually hang out there. A lot of times people go like travel on Memorial Day weekend since they get an extra day. Camping is big on Memorial Day weekend. Like in Montana, it will be insane with people at campgrounds that weekend. So it's a fun, you know, anytime that you get an extra day off work, quite frankly, is fun. And you're typically getting paid for it, so double good. Is that really all the J's there are? Oh, there's a couple more. You guys, I am like having to go back 8 times to find each symbol because I've missed so many. I think I need to get my eyes checked. So the next video that you see is going to include footage from my trip to Indiana. And then I have no idea what's coming next, but I'm gonna have some time to be more creative since I'm not gonna be working. And I'll have a little more time to put into editing and like filming and all those things. So I'm gonna try to come up with some interesting videos. I think that is about everything I have to say without just rambling about nothing. So I think I'm gonna stop this video here. Thanks for checking it out. Give it a like if you would on the way out. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it. If you're into diamond painting, you're gonna love this channel. I don't take myself too seriously, I hope. If you wanna come back and check out more videos, they're typically gonna go up on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, happy diamond painting, everybody.